Dang. Here am I. Yo. Okay. I got that. Trying to get crappy audio out of this. Okay, how's this sound? So Windows sucks, and I'm gonna boot a virtual machine that's not completely virtual. Um, First, I'm gonna go in here to disk management, and you can put a drive in like this. Well, if it'll go in. Okay, so the drive will come up here in a second. All right, so you can either like put a flash drive in and call it whatever and do it that way, or you can do it the more complicated way where you partition your C drive. I'll do it that way. So you're gonna right click, so disk management, right click, shrink volume. It's gonna look inside of that C drive. All right, so now once this comes up, so whatever you want your machine, the amount of room you want, whether you want 200 gig on, you got 5 terabytes of memory, whatever you want your side machine or machine inside of Windows to be, you would shrink your C drive and out. So this is 913 gig. So this is in megabytes. So you just add a zero. So let's say I want to make a 250 gig machine, and I would do 25,000 meg. Move the decimal, and that's 150. So now you can watch it here, and it'll give you like a free space eventually. Okay. Oh, I didn't move enough zeros. So let's just go. Well, this is good because now let's say you did the wrong thing. You can extend the volume. It automatically defaults to extend to whatever's open. So now it's back to 913. So now we want to shrink it and actually put the correct amount of zeros because there should have been 3 more zeros, not 2 more zeros. Uh, so we want to so this is defaulting to shrink to 99 gigs. We want to do 200 gigs, so we'll do 200 and then 3 more zeros. So I'll shrink that down to, so instead of 913 gig, it'll be 935 minus 200. So wait a minute, on a point where unmovable files. That's weird. I don't understand why it's only letting me shrink. I don't know why it's not letting me shrink it more than that. Okay, I mean that's a decent size system, but honestly, like you'd want a little bit more than that. Huh. One second. Let me see if I can. That's strange. Okay. Well, so I'm gonna do it. I'll do it on this one's got 256 gig. Yeah, so I'll do it on the 256. Should see it come into here. So I'm gonna go ahead and extend this back. Okay. So I don't want to delete my Alienware restore, but we'll delete that one. And I don't want to delete this EFI. If you see EFI or restore, probably shouldn't delete it. Okay, so now delete this one. I don't think EFI said. I can't remember what that is. Okay, so we're gonna make this one Z. Actually, I'm gonna leave this one. I'm gonna leave this one alone. I'm just gonna leave that unallocated, and I'm gonna make a new 189 EB. I'm gonna assign the drive letter to Z. I'm gonna make it exFAT. Pretty sure it would work either way, but exFAT's compatible with everything. I'm gonna name this Virt demo. Next, finish. And so this should, yeah. All right. So Virt demo Z. Okay, so now we can close this. You can see that I've got a graphics AMD Intel Core i9. I've got 96 gigs of RAM, which is probably not normal. Normal computer has like 16. A lot of computers you buy have 8. I've got 96 because I'm a nerd. Um, so now I'm going to go to uh, Oracle VirtualBox. You can just like to download this and just go to just go type in the Google, type in download VirtualBox Windows, and it'll take you to this download here. Wait a minute, let's go to this one. All right, so base packages 7.1 Windows installer. You know, that's all normal shit. You install it and you're good. So Oracle VirtualBox. Bam. Okay, so now go to help and machine. So check for updates. Nothing to update. Always check for that. Create a new machine. All right, so we're gonna name this Debian um, Tricks. The reason I'm gonna call it Debian Tricks is because Debian, download Debian, right? Let's go to their homepage. So let's say you go to download here off their main page. It downloads actually to release notes, and that was release notes for 64-bit PC. I don't know why that. Okay, so upgrade to Bookworms, the latest stable. They have a Trixie, which is for testing. So I want to see if I can get Trixie version. So there's Bookworm. There's a latest stable. That one's always going to work. I would recommend downloading that one. Um, download mirrors. Go to your country. And so now I can pick out of this repository a CD image, which is, you know, so ISO. So you can see you can get all kinds of different versions. Um, you just click the front. Yeah, here we go. Texting or Trixie. Yeah. Okay, so main installer, AMD, current images, CD-ROM. Uh, I don't know. It gets a little confusing when you try to images netboot. Here we go. Mini ISO, Debian installer, AMD. See, they break it apart. Let me just Google. So Debian Trixie download. Here we go. Installation. So network install AMD. Huh, it's still installing 12.11. I don't quite believe believe that. Okay, anyway, I've already got that downloaded. So ISO image, wherever you put it, do it there. Type Linux. Yes. So like if you wanted to install a virtual Mac OS, you could do that. We're gonna skip the unintended installation because that means you don't know what you're doing. So now Debian Tricks is set up. So I go into settings. Um, so this is so this is my RAM, and you see like why you wouldn't want to do the basic because it's gonna only set you 4 MB. Well, since I've got 98 gig of RAM, which your computer might have like 32 max, um, you wouldn't want to go more than 50%. I'm gonna go 32 gig. All right, so there's 32 gig. Um, Video memory, max that out every time. Monitor count, however many monitors you have, go ahead and set that. I don't mess with this. I don't enable that. Shared clipboard, bi-directional, so you can move from your host machine, which is Windows at the moment, and your Linux machine that's your Debian, that's your booting. System is good. Display is good. Storage. Okay, so this part I'd already done. Let me remove it. Okay, so this is the important. Okay. All right, so adds optical drive, right? Okay, so we want to create, nope, we want to add. Okay, so now okay, so when you go to add, this is why you had to go into disk management before to your um create your virdemo Z, because now you can see your virdemo, and so you want to create on Z. Wait a minute, why is this add? Okay, create a new folder called Virt, or just whatever you want to name it. We'll name it Debian. Okay, and then open. So wait a minute. Okay, Z. There we go. Okay, save and close. All right, so now add choose. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay, so optical drive. Okay, empty. All right, so it needs to be empty. So add optical drive, create. Go to the Z drive you created, move it over, save and close. Then add, open, choose, and then delete the empty. And then now you're going to flash, the Debian. Hello? Oh, okay. I'll restart it. No, you're good. You're good. I'm glad you told me. I'm going to restart it. I forgot something anyway. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to restart it.